Hey everybody, welcome back to the third installment of, I guess, stronghold building with DMDave, where I'm showing you how to take a random map generated through Dungeondraft and stock it with using the tables from the DMG's Appendix A. So far, we've created a library with secret entrances to get into it, so that's going to be kind of cool. We've got a few different rooms that we've already built. And really you're just trying to figure out what's in each room. We've got sort of a guard area over here, complete with a kitchen and a pantry. They had plenty of places to spit, but there was some sort of, we rolled randomly to determine that some sort of magical catastrophe ended up knocking everybody, so there's still some ruins everywhere. And we'll come up with a story as we go. Here's a little hidden room off to the side I didn't know about earlier. So let's go ahead and figure out what's in that real quick. If you remember, I'm doing random dice rolls using Google's dice roller to figure out stuff. 76, a stable. Huh. That's pretty weird, but let's go with it. We'll just roll with it. Doesn't necessarily... Remember, these are neutral good aberrations. Elements of neutral good creatures from some other dimension. That means we can have pretty much anything that we want in here. So maybe even we can have giant spiders. Why not? Let's do, it'll be a place for giant spiders, and then I'm actually going to draw a cavern that wanders off, so maybe they had to go into the Underdark to fight off stuff, and this is where they stored their animals. In this case, the animals being giant spiders. Alright. For whatever reason, it's not drawing my floor. There we go. Glitching on me. Alright. And giant spiders are large creatures, so we got to make sure that we have plenty of space for them to move through this area. Cool thing is, it doesn't even necessarily have to be, let's just cavern off this whole area. So again, this is just, remember, this is just working off the cuff. Like, I didn't plan any of this out. I didn't know there was going to be any giants or a stable at the random end of the place, but that's what I rolled, so that's what I'm going with. Maybe even the spiders are gone too, like they ended up leaving the place with the rest of the people. But this also gives kind of an air of mystery, because now we've got the potential for a separate map, or like a separate dungeon, and more stories to follow. If you wanted, we could always close it off or shut this door or whatever, but I think it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and put our, seal this off with our wall tool. We'll give it a door. And then, so we know that spiders once lived here, we'll grab webs. I'm going to go ahead and use my scatter tool to select all these and just start placing them wherever they look like they fit the best. I'm going to keep putting these down until I get... There's like this one giant one that comes out every time. I don't even know if I selected it this go around. This would be kind of fun too, because it'll play with people's heads, like, oh man, giant spiders, but they were benevolent giant spiders, if there's such a thing. Alright. Okay, I think that's cool. There we go. So there's our giant spiders, and let's do a few more down this way here. Alright, cool. So there's our giant spiders and our stable for them. Alright, so this is getting pretty weird, but we're building a story as we go. Alright, this small room across from the storage area, let's roll that real quick. Alright, so we're getting 11. 11 is going to be another banquet room. Okay. We already got a banquet room. Why don't we make it like another small kitchen, sort of. So again, feel free to change stuff if it doesn't make sense. Like, nothing is gluing you to it. It's just good to kind of get the gears turning, right? So you can kind of figure out what you want in a place without really trying to overthink it too much. Because overthinking a lot of times can really slow you down and make it hard for you to make the things that you want, and then you end up like not able to run your campaign, because you were too busy like overthinking something as simple as a map. And really, you can come up with more interesting stories with random rolls, because when you don't use random rolls, you're always going to be stuck with kind of whatever is floating at the top of your head. But with this helps you become a little bit more creative and flexes your ability as a writer. All right, cool. So we got that. All right, so we got another big room up here. Let's see what we got in there. 72 is a sitting room for family and intimate guests. Okay, cool. So this is turning into more of like the lived-in section. And let's do this. We will add in some tables again. Now let's just put in some comfortable furniture. There we go. Kind of a big armchair there. Let's make them all the same style of armchair. There's that. Give some little end tables here. We'll put an old candle on there. Maybe like a little candelabra. That's a little big. There's that. We'll put some shelves in here too. This guy, we'll put him there. Probably put a couple doors here and there. Maybe even like a piano would be kind of cool for entertaining. There, it fits perfectly in there. Let's get a stool. Or I guess we're gonna have to call it a chair. And we'll put in our carpet again too in here. Alright, there we go. There's our little sitting room. We've got some doors to come out of here. So I think dividing these into two, I think a good idea here would be to divide these into 2 bedrooms. I think that would be pretty cool. So let's take our wall tool. We're going to take this, cut it like that, and we've got 2 bedrooms here. Bedroom, all it really needs is a bed, a wardrobe. Let's see, big old bed. Let's see if we got a wardrobe. We do. Put these in here. How about a desk? See, you let those first few rolls get you rolling, get you going, and you get some ideas, and then that's it. I mean, you just let the dice, help you out from there. And it's super effective. Like once you start seeing the place, like all you need is just someone to basically start your mind's chainsaw, so to speak, and then once it gets going, you can really start bringing it together and creating something original, and it's a lot of fun. All right, let's see, chair. We got some used chairs we can do. Kind of digging these round ones, so we'll keep on with that trend. A chest is always good, especially if we end up later on when creating adventure here. If we end up rolling like some traps, these great place to put that. It's a little small, isn't it? Let me bring up the size on these guys. There we go. And we'll put in some candles. Again, that's a little bit large. Okay, so we got a couple bedrooms in here now, and I think some rugs to finish it off. Take off the shadow. Make sure it's under. Alright, there we go. So there's our bedrooms. We got a couple doors in there. Really need some wardrobe still. So what I can do, honestly, is I'm gonna grab my wall tool. Do that. We're gonna put in some floors, and we'll put in a couple. There we go. A couple closets. Boom. In fact, they can even have their own private privies too. Let's just do it. So, like I said, it just it just starts making sense to you, and you can fly through it at that point. Like, okay, what's needed? Boom, 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 boom. And then the story is starting to come together in your head just based off of a few random rolls. And really, some of my best adventures were stuff that I made up like on the fly. Like, okay, I need to come up with a story for tonight's session. What should I do? I just grab the random dice, and then when I'm writing too, especially, like, I have to stay pretty busy. Alright, cool. And I always have to have, plenty of material to go with. So unless I'm creating something, or unless I'm got a good idea, like, I need to come up with something, because I get to constantly produce. And this will help me. This is what helps me come up with kind of new ideas. Alright. 35 is going to be our next room, which is going to be another guard room. Alright, so these will be maybe some more of the elite guards. Let's give them a private bedroom of their own. I think we can create a hallway off of this area here. And we'll create a room that goes, actually, let's do this. I'm going to have it terminate in a smaller room at the end of the hall. Like this. Grab a door. We'll put a door here that goes out of the hall. Let's grab a simple bed for this is kind of our elite bodyguard. We can put this, there we go. Chest, we'll put it right there. Put a wardrobe in here, which can go got it right there. I think there's we'll put a rug in here too. Alright, cool. There's our guard room, where the private guard of whoever owned this place lived. 33, I think that's another guard room. Yeah, it's another guard room. There's lots of guard rooms. So we'll put in another servant's room there. What do I want to do? Alright. This should be pretty quick, because we got all the basic things already saved in here. So we're going to put another guard room in here real quick with another chest. Let's get our wardrobe. And then we'll get another rug. A little bit more spacious room, but maybe they got first pick. You can see I turned my shadows off. So if you want to turn shadows back on items that you've already placed, all you gotta do is just go to your click tool, click them individually. Alright, there's that. Snap. Let's put a statue at the end of the hall. I think that'd be fun. See, I got some like empty space here. Statues are always good in D&D games because it makes people think that there's going to be something weird with it. Wanna search the statue for traps, Dave? Okay, you search that statue. All right, cool. So there's that. We got still some more space down here, so let's see what we get. 19. Cistern, providing drinking water. Okay. So cistern, I'm gonna go ahead and build that with, and that's kind of nice. That kind of works. It's kind of weird, but still. Let's just do like a big pool. I think that's all we really need. And we'll put in some pillars too. Maybe even have like stairs that lead down, so it's like a lower part of the dungeon. So if you want to have a lower level of your dungeon, the best thing to do is to plan out all the places that you want it to appear. So let's grab like a short flight of steps here, like this. We'll have this come out here, and let's get like a landing for it. Check this out. So we'll do this one. This one has kind of the railing. Let's make a landing. The only thing I kind of wish that they had with this, and maybe they do, I don't know, is that you could take and make basically what looks like a raised platform. So I could do stuff like this and still have a shadow. But I'll do that. And then I'm going to create like a pool of water around here. All I got to do is just draw a square. There we go. And I might even give it like a little, you know, that's fine. I think that's good. Let's keep going with this. I like that a lot. If you ever need to find the color that you used again, just select on one that you did previously. Hit Control-C to copy it, or Command-C if you're on a Mac like me. And then go to your pattern shape tool, click color, hit Command or Control-V, and then that will get you the color that you previously used in there. Alright, so that looks good. Let's get a door. So this has gone down a level, but you'll see that it won't sync up perfectly with other stuff unless we put some other staircases in there. So let's go ahead and do that now while we're thinking about it. Otherwise, it'll be kind of awkwardly placed all around. So boom, there's one to match. Actually, we can do it like, let's do it right here. I'll go ahead and draw a wall here. I'm gonna draw a wall here. Alright, for our cistern. We'll put another door here. We'll put a door, maybe a door there. Let's see if we get a secret room or something. At the very least, we could put one here. Okay. So again, we still need to figure out ways. So let's make let's get another staircase in this hallway that leads down. And yeah, that's it. So you'll see that this section here, this here, and this room are all going to be lower than the rest. That's good. I don't think we need to do much more than that. Let's figure out what's in this big room real quick. We got a 16. It's a bath outfitted with marble floor. Okay, so makes sense. We got the cistern, then we got the bath right nearby. So we'll again do the same thing. I'm just going to draw water in sort of a big area here. It's going to be like a big Roman bath. So that'll look cool. You know, it'd be even cooler than that. Let's why don't we have the water from here flow directly into it. I think that'd be kind of neat. And drinking water and bath water, but whatever. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. That's weird. We'll just say it's pipes. It's pipes. We'll give it a door here, though. And alright, so there's our baths. It's kind of a nice bath. That's what we got. We got one more room, and we are done creating our dungeon. So what's in this big room here? Let's give it something, I don't know. Let's just roll. 79 is storage for mundane goods and supplies. Okay, so one last storage room, and that's it. Kind of a bigger storage room, but that's fine. Throw in some doors. Go to our scatter tool. Let's do you. I think that's good. Make sure the size is right. Whoop. And so what we do is just put in a bunch of little, there's a lot of sacks in here though. It's kind of crazy. Let's get rid of some of these. It's starting to look like bug eggs. Maybe that's what they are. Oh my gosh, just delete. Wasn't like letting me select anything. Alright, let's just get our crates. Gee whiz. Alright, I think that's enough storage. Let's take one last look. There we go, there's our stronghold. That's it. We took some random Dungeondraft creation, rolled a bunch of random stuff. We've got a couple of guard rooms. Got some guard rooms, their own kitchen. There's like a little kitchen, maybe for the family or something like that. A couple rooms off to the side, which might even work as like kids' rooms now that we're looking at it. And yeah, I think this is a really cool map. Anyways, next I'm probably going to export this, put it into Roll20, start numbering it up, and probably come up with some sort of adventure with it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this edition of World Building with DMDave. And as always, be sure to like and follow me on Patreon at patreon.com/DMDave. Anyways, peace. Thanks.